And we return joined by Super Grandmaster, Super Content Creator, Superstar Vidit Gujrathi. Vidit, congratulations on leading the Indian Yogis to team victory. But my first question has to be about your last game there. What happened?
First of all, thanks for that intro. I think every time I go to a show, this should be the script. Um,
Oh, look at James. You're looking cool over there.
Oh
What'd you do,
wow,
James?
what happened to my phone layer?
yeah.
Interesting. Nice, cool. All right, I guess we'll stay here till loud threads. Nice. Okay.
What were you saying,
Should I,
Vidit?
should I wait or?
No, we're good, Vinny. Please go ahead.
Yeah,
yeah.
keep
We'll fix it
going.
later.
Keep making fun of him.
All right, we'll fix it later.
Yeah. So now I'm very distracted with this green screen. Usually green screen is behind, James is the only one who has green screen in front of him,
I'm all green. This is a new one. It's a new baby. Yes. I'll get you one, Vinny. I
Uh,
got you.
yeah. By the way, last time I think I saw James, they did some like push-ups challenge or something. So Robert,
Oh,
you
okay.
better be in good shape, yeah?
Look, come on, Robert. You look. You
Yeah.
heard him. You heard him. You heard. He did some pull-ups
Yeah,
today.
and regarding the last game, I don't think we can pull up the board, but you know, all five moves before I played knight d4, I was calculating the sequence of taking on c4, takes on c4 and knight d4,
Right.
and queen e5 never worked because there was queen c2 check. My queen was on g6,
Ooh, that's sick. You're right.
and it was mate. So I thought, okay, like I'm preparing it, playing a6, all these cool moves, bishop g8, like preparing it. But then I realized I put my queen on f6 after I played knight d4. But you should have all your resources. So I realized he's getting low on time. Probably he has not seen queen e5 and he has like 10 seconds. Let me throw in a draw offer just to confuse him, so that he
Of
can't
course.
calculate. So I just threw in
Genius.
a draw offer. I saw it's move 32, so it was legal, and it worked. Yeah, that's the only thing I could do to save that game, and yeah, it worked.
Oh my goodness.
Uh, James,
Crazy, right, Robert?
and we enjoyed it. James left the room,
I did.
but come on, James. I know you got some questions here for Vid, especially
Oh,
you
absolutely.
being
Of
on
course,
green.
man. Absolutely. Well, I like to say of it. First off, what are you guys doing over there in India? I know you know. I mean, you ain't got to give us the whole secret. Maybe I can email you. You can send me your PayPal account, whatever. We got to figure this out. Why is India so strong right now? What are you doing?
Yep.
Is it the water?
That will be $1,000 per hour. But sure,
Okay,
you
got
can
you.
send an email. But I'm surprised that you guys asked me to come because I think today Arvind was on fire. Like he was playing literally very cool chess. Like after I finished the games, I go to see his board and it's like mate. Also, I think Vaishali's first game was very cool. So they just played awesome. Um, and I think one of the secret sauce why there are so many people in India who are doing good. Of course, they are very ambitious. They are very driven. But also, I think there is a good culture for sports. Let's say in America or in Europe, it's much harder because there are other jobs, other fields where you can be equally good with the same, like let's say, for the same effort, you might get a different kind of reward. But in India, sports is very lucrative. So that's why I
Mm.
guess the motivation level is higher, the drive is higher, and also we work like I mean the kids I've seen they work very very hard. So yeah, I think that could be one of the reasons apart from the environment.
For sure,
That's
that makes
beautiful.
sense, Vidit. And now you're back in a team event. So, what are your thoughts generally on team chess? I know you played and you had great success in the European Club Cup, and you played around the globe in teams. But how do you feel when you play amongst a team, especially of other Indian players?
I think in general I have a much higher success rate in team events than in individual. I don't know why is that the case. Maybe there is less pressure when I play in team events. And like European Club Cup, as you mentioned, we won gold this time, and also in world team and Olympiad, we generally do quite well. For me, I guess it could be like my style also suits quite well there because I can be solid, and it really requires somebody is needed in the team who can hold the fort, which comes naturally to me. So maybe that could be one of the reasons team events work for me.
Very good. How much are you aware of the team matches that you're playing? So when you're playing, are you like, do you got some other tabs? Are you watching the games while you're playing, or do you just play your game and then check afterwards?
I don't think it's possible to watch the other games. Not only there is a delay, but I think it's disabled. So only after the games I can tune
You
in.
can check afterwards.
Uh, but it's very nice feeling after let's say, even if I draw the game, I see my teammates are winning. So at least today that was the case. So
All right, yeah, very strong, very strong. What's your favorite part of the PCL?
what's the
What's your favorite part of the PCL? So is the playing? Is it the training? Is it the camaraderie? Is it the energy? What would you say is
So
your
the
favorite?
last thing I played was in the Champions Chess Tour, right? And that
Right.
began at like 9:30 p.m. and it finished for me at 5 a.m. So I think the best
Wow.
part about PCL for me is that it finishes at 11:30 p.m. and I can get a good night's sleep.
Ah, sleep. That's right. Important, Chad. Get your sleep. See, even monsters sleep
Yeah.
too. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know, Vidit, you're big on your, meditation and preparation. One question I think that everyone wants to know, and James was hinting at it, with all the success that India is having. I mean, with the Olympiad that was on your home turf in your home country, kind of what has that been like? Of course, the event is now in the past, but what has been the aftermath like, and what is it like for you to see all of these teenagers rise and come to near your rating?
Um, I mean, there is of course more competition if I think about it on a personal level. There's definitely more competition. So we kind of, it pushes you harder to work, because you know that you're not in a safe spot. There are always people right there nudging behind, and you have to up your game constantly. So personally, that is the case, and I think the aftermath of Olympiad, it's yet to be seen, but I feel there is a huge potential which is untapped, is the tournaments in India. So if you see,
Mm,
there are no super tournaments happening in India, but let's say there was this Tata Steel Rapid and Blitz in Calcutta, and if you would have seen some of the videos or photos, all the players were mobbed by the fans. There was so much of support. It's also the same was the case in Olympiad. So there's only one super tournament in India where there is so much potential. So
right.
chess.com, that's an open space for you to come and have more events because it's completely untapped opportunity, I feel.
Okay, well, Vidit, I mean, we really appreciate you taking the time with us here, giving us some great thoughts, and congratulations once more to you and the Indian Yogis. We'll for sure be seeing you next week, but get some rest now. I know it's late. Maybe play Title Tuesday if you're available for it, but it's always good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks Robert, thanks James. See ya.